epic Fortniters, it is me, Hypix, and today we're looking at bad reviews once again. But this time it's for TV shows. It was hard to think of really any TV shows to look for reviews, but starting off with some Stranger Things reviews. The worst thing in history. It is so corny and the actors are awful. Skills are bad, not as people. I don't know why it is winning award. Whoever is the writer is a junkhead, deaf not for children. Oh man, this next review is just perfect.
Not today, Satan!
I was absolutely
appalled
to have this show recommended to my family. The young heroes of this show play a game that glamorizes demons, Dungeons and Dragons, or as I like to call it, Sins and Satan, and other characters sets up what is basically a giant Ouija board in their living room. The main character of the show is a little girl, what's that in quotation marks, who, though she is portrayed as innocent, is quite obviously the product of Satan. Overall, since I plan to keep my family from rotting in hell, this show is banned from my household. That was obviously a hardcore Christian. Next up is The Simpsons, and let's see some great and lovely and just great overall reviews. That was definitely a modern Simpsons fan.
Inappropriate.
The Simpsons is the most inappropriate TV show of all time. Well, I don't think that's true. I think South Park might be more inappropriate. The only other TV shows that reach the extent that is the one is Cow and Chicken. A show where Satan himself shows his overly detailed and hairy butt to children. What the hell are you on? And Ren and Stimpy. No child or adult should ever watch this. Not even adult. Not even if you're 55. You should never watch this. And that any parent would let their
9-year-old child
watch this is very disturbing. You should watch Family Guy or South Park and tell me if that's less or more disturbing than The Simpsons. So because movies is one of my next videos on this series, I'm hoping, I decided to look at a movie that I don't think will ever make it into the video. Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach or whatever kind of crap that is. And I decided to see the language, like, because there was little, 1 out of 5 language, and I wanted to see what was there, and you're never gonna guess what they consider, like, swearing, quote unquote. Cover your ears, children. This is gonna be awful. Swear words include losers, dolt, lame, creep, and the worst one of all, loudmouth. Like, oh man, I'm gonna have to wash my mouth after that one. Oh man, that was awful. I cannot believe I had to read that out to you guys. I know that technically wasn't a TV show that I was looking at, but I knew it wouldn't make the video, or my next video, or 2, or 7, so I wanted to check it out, and then I saw that, so I just kind of had to share it at this point. But anyways, back to some great TV shows. Next up we have is Gravity Falls. If you don't know what this show is, basically it's a Disney show, but it was made back in 2012, and it ended, I think, just a few years ago, but a lot of people really liked it, so I decided to see what kind of great reviews we would have.
Do not watch that episode, important. Do not watch the Halloween episode. It is very scary and disturbing. The Summerwing monster almost made me hide under my bed.
Oh, really? You're scared of the Summerwing monster? He's made of candy! And you weren't afraid of the Mr. Yellow Dorito Man? Like, cool. Stan likes to dirk, but that's not an issue. And it's cool any with a plus value in messages. The first 5 were good. Gravity Falls is okay. The first few episodes were good. But now it's just about Dipper trying to grow chest hair and get the Wendy girl to date him when he's like 5 years older than him. I'm sorry, but Dipper is not a good influence because he is selfish and all he cares about is his chest hair and being a man. Also, there are stereotypes and scary stuff for little kids, but like I said, all it was a cute, fun, spunky cartoon that we all love now. I have to change channels when it comes on. I only watch the first 5 episodes. Any episode past episode 5 I don't watch. You're actually quite wrong about Dipper being very selfish. Actually, his sister, he's actually doing the unselfish parts. But now let's move on to PewDiePie's favorite show, Phineas and Ferb. Seriously, Disney? Wow, Disney must have really screwed up. Another reason why I don't let my kids watch Disney Channel.
Phineas and Ferb.
Seriously, it seems like I'm the only one with a negative review on this show. The older sister is a stereotypical teenager and sister, always trying to bust her little brothers. Sheesh! Why can't Disney tell the truth about some sibling relationships? I have 3 daughters who, and this is no exaggeration, I don't lie. Yeah, I never lied. Never lied my whole life.
Don't fight.
I'm sure that Disney wants to slap me for pointing out the truth. I don't even know what Disney Channel is thinking. So, just because siblings fight, kind of, in Phineas and Ferb, you listed this as 18 plus, and said that the show contains quote-unquote sexy stuff. Not for kids. My cousin went to school with one of the creators, and I want to like the show, but we don't allow our preschoolers to say,
Shut up and stupid.
just think it's not a good positive show for kids. Yes, because all of the role models and all that stuff, and all the good things that they say about each other in the show. Yeah, no, it's not a positive show. Poor language. Surprise! That a TVG show would use the word sucks. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a stroke. That's like such an awful word. Not for my kids, girls 9, 7, and 3. Imagine a 9-year-old girl not allowed to watch a rated G show because they would use the word sucks. Criminal acts in one famous whatever you do
not
watch that episode that comes after Out to Lunch. Well, it could have been easier if he actually told us which episode it was, but whatever. It has lots of criminal acts terrorists or kidnappers would do, such as slavery, destroying your personality, almost drowning, false imprisonment, etc. Poor Perry. Oh, doof. What did you get into yourself this time? I'm actually going to watch the episode and come back to this, because I want to see what happened. Basically, everything the person said was quite over-exaggerated. And, yeah, it was. Pretty much the whole thing. It was, I think Phineas and Ferb kind of exaggerated, like, military school, basic. That's pretty much, I think, what it was. Next is Blue's Clues. Pretty good. L-O-A. Okay, no, it's not. It's better in a British accent. Anyway, I'm from the UK, and I'm here to say that Kevin was the best. Kevin was the original. Steve is not my hero.
Also, this show's made by capitalist bitch.
That was quite the mood swing there. Creepy guy. And a lot of exclamation points. That guy, I don't know who that guy is, you're gonna have to be more specific, used to scare me so much. How does a 25-year-old talking to imaginary friends help kids later in life? Oh yeah, that makes him creepy because he talks to, some salt and pepper. Yes, that makes him extremely creepy. And not only that, usually these characters, like a salt and pepper or a bar of soap, actually teaches, like, how to read or how to count or something simple like that for, like, preschoolers or babies or toddlers. The next show I'm going to look at is everyone's favorite show, Friends. The funniest show ever. Oh, arrogant, racist, anti-non-white junk. This show sucks Totally. In fact, the show is racist towards anyone who isn't Nordic. Joey is the one main character made to look like a fool for being Italian, which makes it racist. Black characters are also mocked in sinister fashion. Joey is foul-mouthed as well, though this is done to mock Italians and probably other races as well. Nothing like Seinfeld's level of hard language, though. Latin words like bro are mocked. If you want to get angry, watch this show. It sucks badly. My mom then a fit when I watched this. Friends are my friends. I love friends. Could you speak to friends normally if you did the second time? So much, it's hilarious and always cheers me up if I'm down. I watch it almost every day after school on TBS. What the hell is TBS?
Highly recommend.
I always say that friends are my friends. Yes, that's what you put your title of your review on. Now, I have the last show I have here, and I just couldn't pass on this opportunity of seeing some SpongeBob reviews. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Oh my god, do you see that? It says edgy. Oh my god, guys.
SpongeBob's edgy. Oh my god, guys. SpongeBob's edgy. Yes, I didn't know I was watching the most edgiest show ever. That's for ages 6 and up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The butt review. This show is not bad for kids. You know, this gets very concerning that this review was under the what parents think of SpongeBob section. So this apparently is a parent, which concerns me. Junk food for the mind. SpongeBob, put space there, is like junk food for the mind of all wonderful kids programming out there. We just don't waste our time on shows our daughter won't get anything positive out of. The characters don't treat their friends well. We teach our kids to respect other people, which includes not hitting their friends, but SpongeBob does it, so why not? And I really don't want my kids calling their buddies idiot or stupid or generally acting rude. The last straw for me was when my 3.5-year-old spit at me and later spit on her brother. She later told me that Patrick did it and it was funny. Great role model. They are much better shows out there, people. Well, guess what? Not all shows have to be all happy, fun, glee, and have no problems. So, and honestly, I don't even think Patrick spat on someone. He probably spat on his hand, praying for cancellation. Well, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. My daughter is only 2, and she has a half-sister who is 7. I absolutely will not, under any circumstance, let my 2-year-old watch even a minute of this ridiculous show. It is stupid! Well, I think that other guy is not going to be very happy with you. Not to mention, whenever my stepdaughter watches, she turns into a zombie. Wow, is this The Walking Dead? And we cannot get her attention. So annoyed that this show is still on. Well, it's probably because you're very boring. That's why she probably acts like a zombie. Big no. SpongeBob's not allowed in my household. I've seen a few episodes over the years, and I could feel my IQ dropping each time. A complete waste of time and brain cells. Wow, this show must have come from Hogwarts. Because guess what? That's not physically possible for you to lose IQ when you watch a TV show. Wow, it's like people saying they lose brain cells while playing video games. It's literally impossible. This review is really old. It's from like 2008, so it doesn't even have like an age rating. I hate this show. I cannot stand this show. There is no educational value at all. It's not Blue's Clues here. I am a teacher of young children. It is time for parents to take over the remote and be aware of what their kids are watching and how it affects their learning and behavior. Shows like these are the reason I have a job. I didn't do it for passion or to make money. I did so I could prove these people made SpongeBob wrong. Kids spend so much time watching like this junk instead of something they might actually learn something from. Kids are coming to kindergarten not ready for school. They know nothing. I had
some who could not count to 3. Come on, people! Wake up and take responsibility of what your kids are watching!
I don't believe that every single show should have an educational value. Like, just like seriously, like I don't think every single one should. Some of them don't. Some of them could be funny, or whatever. They don't have to teach you. Oh, let's learn long division in the middle of the show. Like that's kind of dumb in my opinion. If you want to make a show that's funny and doesn't have really any educational value, that should be perfectly fine. People shouldn't be attacking the show like this constantly. And not only that, this person's blaming SpongeBob that some of the kids don't know how to count to 3. You know, I think that's more of the parents' problem. I think the parents aren't teaching their kids how to count to 3. I don't think that's SpongeBob's problem. I think that's the parents' problem. And at last, we're on our final review. This video is much longer than I anticipated. I thought it would be just about 10 minutes, but nope, it's almost 6 minutes longer than I thought it would. I'd rather just turn off than watch. I really hate SpongeBob. I don't think that a single-digit age you can get satire and dark satire and that how SpongeBob is abused and how he accepts that abuse with the way kids model behavior in cartoon and that they bring into their play. I want to be X characters this show. Occasionally, I will allow my son to watch it, but I make sure I watch it with him to counteract any of the messages. Yeah, like all those satanic messages they put in every single episode. So basically, if SpongeBob says to Patrick, "Oh, Patrick, you are a true friend. I'm happy to have someone as great as you," you're like, now, Timmy, never say that. Well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. You better leave a like and subscribe, and if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna leave a bad review on every single TV show you like, and you don't want that, do you? So, follow my subscribe.